the brother, he asks, is it permissible to pray on top of the prayer mats that has the picture of a masjid or a Kaaba on it? Scholars like Shaykh Abdul Aziz Ibn Baz rahimahullah ta'ala had mentioned that the prayer mats, they should not have the pictures of a mosque or the Kaaba. Why? Because this is something that lowers the status of that thing. Because the prayer mat, where will it be? Where will it be placed? Below on the ground, and it will be stepped on. So it will be a means to degrade or to lower the status of that picture, whether is it a masjid or whether is it a Kaaba. And people might step on it and so on. So this is what they call imtihan, to degrade the picture. And Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam once mentioned to Aisha radiallahu anha that the angel Jibril alayhi salam did not enter their house. Why? Because there was a picture. There was a picture inside of the house, and it was a picture of a living being. So what did Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam do? He took the picture, or he took the langse. What is langse? The curtain. He took the curtain, and where did he place it? On the ground. He placed it on the ground, and Jibril alayhi salam started to enter. Why? Because this picture of a human being, of one that possesses a soul, is now being degraded. By placing it on the ground, it will be stepped over and so on. So it is degraded by the mere action of placing it on the ground. So now we have the picture of a masjid. We have the picture of a Kaaba on the ground. What does it mean? This is degrading. This is degrading the masjid, or this will be degrading the Kaaba. And we've seen people stepping over it and so on. So this is a form of degrading. So taking a prayer mat, having these pictures of respected things, is not allowed, so as not to degrade it. So this is the ruling of having a prayer mat with this picture. Now the question is it allowed to pray on top of these mats? In terms of permissibility and the correctness of the salat, then we say nothing makes the salat nullified. Nothing makes the salat nullified, meaning the prayer is still correct. But is it preferable to do so? Then we say no. Is it preferable to do so? Then we say no. Because the salat, it might be, in the salat, a person might have to make a movement that will step on top of the picture. This is first and foremost. Some people, they cannot stand easily from the ruku or from the sujud. And we have seen this. They need to place their feet in front of them first, only then they can stand up straight, correct? So when they are in need of doing this, this might be a reason for them to step on the picture, which is a masjid or a Kaaba. Correct? This is one thing. Number two, it might distract the one who is praying. Pictures distracts the mind and it disturbs the khushu of the one praying. Instead of concentrating on what he is saying inside his prayer, he might be looking at these pictures and he says, this Kaaba is nice, this, and he says things inside his mind, distracting him from having khushu in the prayer. So because of this, it is preferable to leave it off, praying on top of prayer mats that have these pictures. Understand? So we had talked about it in two perspectives. The perspective of the prayer mat itself and the ruling of praying on top of these prayer mats. Allah, clear? Nah.